What's up, boys? It's Bluers. Welcome back to another video of the weekly trade analysis. We're actually going to do a bit of a month analysis as well as we come to the end of April, start of May. I'm going to count this whole week as April, even though Friday was the 1st of May. Sorry for no face cam today. We were working away from home. Well, I'm staying away from home this weekend, but I wanted to get a video out still. So I'm just going to start off with the overall progress of the month. So this is my personal account. So since I started it on the 20th, we've taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades, and you can see what we've done. Yeah, so you can see we've made 45, 130, 99, and 303 yesterday, which was one of our best trades. Alright, so we've only taken 4 trades, sorry. So we're going to get into this week. Also to note, I passed my funded account this week. If we look down here, my 5k, so passed that with 41.17 on the score. We're currently 50% passed through the second phase, but we'll get into that in a minute. So if we come over to this week, we're going to look at this missed trade taken on gold. This is the only reason we missed this is because basically this happened at 6 a.m. where I live in England, so all of you Americans probably missed it as well, but we're basically waiting for it to have this continuation under the daily level, and obviously I wasn't awake for that, so I missed out on a massive trade opportunity. But yeah, it's more just like making note, as the 4-hour high and lows are the best thing for my trading style, and you can really get the most out of your trades by using these. So I just made a note of that, basically just to bear it in mind in future. So this was Wednesday. Took a sell on gold, saw 1 hour break structure, back to bearish, waited for a correction, saw a 15-minute rejection candle and entered with my SL above the last 4-hour lower high, hence a small win on a 1 to 3. If I waited for 15-minute ICC, I would have a much stronger entry and win. Watched my profit go to 180 and back to 20 and then back to 150 and cashed that 99 profit to take me over 1,000 on my account. Still a good trade, but could have been a lot better. Only exited as 1 hour did not close below previous low and the market is reacting to news weird. Best case scenario today was to cash out original profit, and wouldn't have done that. But here we go, it was a trade. So this was my entry, but I had set my stop loss above that high 4599 and moved it down later on. So overall I was actually only risking about $30 on this trade. But if I'd waited for this, so on the where's 15? Don't have the 15 minute. Alright, so if I'd waited for the 15, basically there was an indication and a correction back up, and if I waited for that second wick here that's in the red, if I had entered off of that, then I would have had a much stronger entry and I would have been able to risk $100 as that stop loss and potentially made a lot more, because at the bottom it would have been a 1 to 5 and there was no way I wouldn't have taken that $500 on a trade. So that is that trade. You can see, this is better. So I have my stop loss above there, so that was 100. So it was basically a much tighter spread, and it was pretty much not even a 1-to-1. At one point, I was obviously up 180, which was like a 1 to 1.5, and I was aiming for 2. But yeah, it kind of gave me a lesson in just being a little bit more patient, and you can get that better entry and make much more profit. So Going into the 1st of May yesterday, I bared that in mind, and you can see here $303 profit on this trade. Took a very big win yesterday, caught a 1 to 3 perfect execution really, 4 hour bullish, 1 hour bullish, wait for the 15 minutes to turn bullish, correct and continue, and entered then with little to no drawdown at all. Could have held longer potentially, but it was very happy to settle 3 out of 6% on one trade on my funded, and obviously $300 on my personal. So that's the 4 hour. So let's go. Wait, no. 4 hour, you can see it's bullish. We broke this previous lower high over here on the left. Waited for it to correct. And here is the 1 hour, so it's correcting. And I didn't really enter off 1 hour, I entered off the 15 minutes. So I had set it's really hard to show you on here actually because I can't draw on anything. But I basically waited for this 15 minute to break above the previous high. You can see that one before where I got in, broke previous high, corrected, and then continued above, and that's when I entered, and obviously it's pretty much smooth sailing from there. Yeah, very happy with that trade. Perfect execution, $400 profit on a personal this week, and about 600 in total for the month. Well, for the last 2 weeks since I started it, which is pretty good. I'm very happy with that, and I'm going to continue growing it as fast as I can, reasonably. And so on my funded, so we've got all of this past the funded on the 29th, and to pass the next phase I've got to make $300, and we're up to 150 already, or 146. So we're already halfway there in one trade. Hopefully this week or next week we can pass that and get onto the payout phase. But I'll let you know. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. Great week. Hopefully we continue again next week. Yes, thanks very much.